I have stood at the edge of us and looked down into losing, and felt the full weight of what the losing would have meant. I've been the reason that the edge existed in the first place, and I have been the man who nearly let it all be spent. I brought my father's silence and my grandfather's avoidance, wrapped him up in good intentions and called that being strong. I gave you half of everything and wondered why you're hungry, and kept the other half of walls I'd been building all along. There was a night I heard you crying in the bathroom, not the kind that asks for anything, just the kind that has to go. I stood outside that door for 7 minutes in the darkness, choosing between the man I was and the man you needed so. I knocked, and that was everything. There was the whole turning, the knuckle on the wood between the losing and the found. You opened up and looked at me, and something shifted slightly, and we both stood in the wreckage, and we both refused to drown. We went to someone's office and we said the hardest things out loud. We learned the language we had never been taught to speak. We rebuilt it like a structure that had taken on the weather, stone by stone and week by week and week by week by week. I choose you again, not the easy version from the altar in the beginning. I choose you again, the complicated, true and tested, weathered version now. I choose you with the knowing of exactly what the choosing cost and exactly what the not choosing would have meant. Somehow I choose you again, with the silence I brought in and all the walls I made you climb. I choose you with the 7 minutes outside the bathroom door. I choose you with the office and the words we said out loud. I choose you knowing everything. I choose you even more. I choose you again today, tomorrow, every day. I choose you again. You stay when staying was the harder of the options, when leaving had a logic that most people would have used. You loved me past the version of myself I was presenting, and waited for the actual man to stop being confused. I do not take that lightly, and I will not ever take it lightly. I have written it in permanent ink somewhere inside my chest. You chose the man behind the walls, when the walls were all I gave you. And that is either grace or love, and either way I am blessed. But we are not the same two people from the photograph on the wall, the ones who stood in borrowed light and promised easy things. We are harder and more honest and more broken and more real, and the love we have right now is weight the photograph love brings. I faces look like nothing, who hold each other with the ease of people who have never fought. And I respect the ease, but I will take what we have over easy, because what we have we nearly lost, and then we fought for what we bought. Marriage is not the altar,
The altar is the beginning.
marriage is the bathroom door,
Marriage is the path.
at the ending of the road. Marriage is the office
And the words that cost you something,
and the choosing in the rubble.
when the choosing feels like hope.
Well, marriage is the ordinary showing up for one another when the showing up is harder than the leaving ever was. And I would choose this rubble over any easy palace, cause we built it back together, and together means it was. So here we are on the other side of everything. We survived, not unscathed and not unmarked, but standing in still us. And I look at you across the ordinary of our ordinary living, and feel the weight of what we are and what we almost was. I'm gonna keep on choosing you in every ordinary moment, in the silence and the showing up and all the in-between. You are the most important choice I make inside this lifetime, and I am choosing you right now, completely. And I mean, I choose you again, still here,
I choose you again.
still standing.
I choose you again.
After everything, I choose you again, especially after everything. I choose you and again, I choose you again. Tomorrow, I choose you again. Every ordinary day, I choose you again. I have stood at the edge of us and looked down into losing, and felt the full weight of what the losing would have meant.